crispy.
Welcome back to another episode of Figures in Action. Alright guys, so today I bring to you this ruins base type of diorama. So the same person who got the Hordak slime pit diorama contacted me after they received the pit, and they liked it. They said, hey listen, I have something else in mind that I want to do, kind of a small or a medium-sized base for not only the He-Man figures that he collects, or the Masters of the Universe figures that he collects, but also for the Mythic Legion, I think it's called, collection as well, which are amazing figures created by the Four Horsemen. If you guys have not heard of those, you should look them up. My boy G in New Jersey has an extensive collection of those, and they are amazing and expensive, but they're so dope and so difficult to find. So anyway, so we have a base here that's about 12 by 12. Well, I think one of the sides is closer to 13 inches, so it's 13 by 12, something like that. And here's a Marvel Legends Hercules figure for scale. And so let's go through this real quick. It shouldn't be too long, as this isn't a very complex diorama. But these dioramas that are simple aren't as easy. So first and foremost, let's take Hercules off of here. Hercules. So I had originally said, you know what? Let me take two pieces of like one by 1 inch foam and glue them together, and then carve them out to make them look like, carve it out to make it look like a circle, like I would do a tree, or like I've done with a tree before. It didn't look good at all. Not only that, this paper was kind of a white paper versus the kind of the tan that usually this cardboard is. So it kind of what's the word I'm looking for here? It creased, it dented much quicker than these. Like these, you can kind of press on them; they're a little more stiffer. These didn't. So what I did is decided to break that up and just make two pieces of pillars and just kind of throw them around. But it's kind of cool because you get the inside of the foam, so it looks like it's just cement inside of there. Versus these are actually paper towel tubes. Paper towel tubes. They're surrounded by corrugated cardboard, and inside is just a bunch of scrap pieces of insulation foam. And so I cut it at an angle, then the base is made out of insulation foam as well. So these are how these pillars are made. You can see the glue line here. So I wrap them around, I glue them, and so that's how these guys are made. And then I added a little bit of some debris up there. Same deal with this little guy, just a little smaller than that one. And these two pieces. So he gets those four pieces, and then over here the only thing that's really magnetized is this back wall here. So it actually breaks down in a couple different pieces. So this back wall here is magnetized. So you can take that piece out, you can take the stairs out, and you can use this as a base. So I wanted to make sure that I created it. So again, if you guys have been watching me long enough, you know kind of my spiel about how I want to make sure that any dial that anybody gets from me, they can use it for multiple pictures and from different angles and have it for a long time. So this is absolutely Modge podged every pieces, so it should definitely not scratch or get dented too easily. But you now have a base here that you can kind of add. You can kind of connect to the slime pit if you wanted to, or put the slime pit on top of here. I don't know if it'll fit, but those options do exist. He has the stairs, and this is all just one piece, as you can see. It's just basically one piece. And then what I did is, if you can see here, like I kind of put the debris where the stairs would kind of fall into, so they literally kind of, then it's not magnetized, but it falls into place. A lot of times in these particular cases where he can use this base for whatever, I don't want to throw a lot of magnets on there, because magnets are kind of an eyesore. You can't really cover them too much. I mean, I haven't really tried experimenting with covering magnets, maybe with some debris where they're ceramic magnets, so they're still strong enough and they should still work, but I've never really experimented with that. So generally they've been an eyesore in the past. So in this particular case, I just didn't want to add a lot of magnets, especially in a situation where it's just a base. It's not anything where it has to be kind of put together. So having it magnetized wasn't that big a deal. This is just one piece, magnetized in the bottom. nothing on the back. And then this is the other base piece. So you can just put that there. Again, not magnetized, just kind of slide it into place, and then you can put the piece in the back, and you are good to go. Yeah, so just wanted to share this with you guys. It's it's not a very long video, but want to send this off today, so I wanted to take a video of it before I pack it up and ship it out. Also, if you have any questions, you know what, let me get a couple close-ups. Oh, real quick, the blood. So normally I don't put blood on dials unless, for example, the Evil Dead dial, blood is expected. You know, at one point holes opened up in the wall and blood's shooting out. Normally I just want to put blood on dials. He specifically asked me to put blood, so I put some blood on there. And I didn't want to make it too bright, I didn't want to make it too dark, so I kind of got a pretty good combo of colors in there to make it the color I wanted to. But we also got some let's focus, some blood splatter as well, all over the stairs, so he can kind of do something with that. And then we got kind of it dripping there and splattering on the ground. We got in the corner there. I also took some of the that jersey barrier that I had in the last video. When you start kind of cutting it up, a lot of chunks of kind of looks like pieces of cement. So I saved some, and then I Modge Podge this, threw some of those on there, and I think it looks pretty good. So for example, if you can see right there, tip of my finger, kind of those three little rocks, that's from the, I think it's Paris of plaster, and it does make it look like kind of cement. So I gave it a different look than I normally use, but I was happy with the outcome. Alright, y'all, and I'm out. I hope y'all have a wonderful weekend. Peace.